Hey everybody, it is July 31st, 2009. I am Sonic Suns. I believe this is video number 499 by the YouTube count. Which means the next video would be all amazing somehow, because of our base 10 counting system means that 3 digits will change all at once, and isn't that cool or something? Yay, arbitrary milestones. Well, on the road to that, I figured I'd visit an old topic that I've covered many times. Dreams, goals, things that we ought to do. As they said in the beginning of The Lion King, there's far too much to take in you, more to find than can ever be found. Please don't sue me for quoting The Lion King. I've actually memorized almost that whole thing, like 98% of that. I watched it a lot back in the day. Anyway, not getting off topic too much. Dreams! Goals, things we ought to do, things we want to do, things that we love, and things which are all too often ignored. It seems to me that the greatest obstacles on the road to dreams and such, the greatest obstacles are ethereal. The things in the mind, the things in the heart, the things that are hard to pinpoint, and yet they're ever so important. Fears, doubts, false beliefs, all sorts of nonsense. I've suffered my fair share of it. Here I am at 499 YouTube videos. That's pretty cool. I think I'm pretty prolific that way. I think I've expressed a number of ideas, and a few people found that interesting. Very cool. But there's a lot more I'd like to do. And indeed, there's a whole lot more I could have done by now, and haven't. I got a bajillion and one stories in my head. Some of which I've referenced. For instance, Yudo the Wanderer. It's a fantasy story. I think I'm writing a book called Tales of Yudo the Wanderer. I've read online a couple of short stories about this character that might, in fact, be chapters in the book. Each of these, like 5 pages or something. And I wrote each of them in like a day, maybe 2. If you add in like some editing, I did the next day. But when I get into it, I can write like 5 pages. On the typical day, I write 0. Why is that? Is it because I'm doing something else more interesting? No. Generally not. Now, I've got a zillion ideas. They're various stories. I have a gigantic text file of just like little fragments of sentences, just notions, just things. And that's cool, and jumping between various ideas could be efficient, perhaps, doing whatever inspires me at a given moment. But part of me is just afraid. Just holding back. I came up with a word for this a while ago, Niros, N-I-R-O-S. You can see the video on that subject. And that's just all the sorts of things, mental things, emotional things, that hold back. That say things like, it's not worth it. Or if it's worth it, then, it's impossible. Or it's too dangerous, or try something else, or do that, but do it tomorrow. Niros. And it's very insidious. It hides, I feel that time slips away from me. Like here, this whole summer so far, how much have I done? Well, I made a bunch of YouTube videos, that's cool. How much have I written, though, of, let's say, Yudo the Wanderer? 1 page. And you know something? I'm pretty sure I'm capable of more than that. Have I been really busy? No. I have a job, but I can't honestly say I've been really busy. can I say I've been working on other things which are more important. Nor can I say it's really all that hard. I did previous videos. One called You Can Make Stuff Up. One called Creating Phil Phillipson. In both of these, I did creative stuff just off the top of my head. I'm apparently capable of doing creative stuff off the top of my head. In fact, I believe practically everyone is. It takes a little faith. It takes just make stuff up. And, you know, if you mess up at something, you can always change it later. Half the time, you don't even need to change it later, though. It's like, wow, that's just random idea. You can work with it. You can make something of it. We're humans. It's what we do. It's what we're capable of doing, anyway. I'm not here just to talk about me. Talk about dreams. In general, I have, you know, friends. In fact, in some level, everyone I know falls into this category. And everyone I don't know, for that matter. But, you know, there are more specific cases where I have friends that have, say, creative pursuits, or just other pursuits, just goals, things they'd like to do, and they don't do them. We ignore what we really want, what we really love. It's about love, you know, as opposed to some sort of other arbitrary goal that, you know, that it doesn't mean anything, or maybe it, you know, get you some sort of rank you don't care about, or get you more money, more prestige, which would not really make you happy. I'm talking about the things you really love, and we ignore that. We ignore on so many levels. We say, no, I don't love it, or if you do it, well, I can't do it, or if you can't, well, no, I'll do something else, or if I... It's nonsense. It really is nonsense. We can do basically whatever. If you have a little faith, a little courage, a lot of love, persistence. I'm not talking in terms of you know, firm nose to the grindstone sort of thing, like you have to force it out of yourself, like you have to emotionally abuse yourself. How dare you haven't accomplished this yet? Frick that. That sort of attitude will screw up everything. But pursuing something out of love, allowing yourself to be excited about it, say, wow, I've always wanted to do this, and now here I am, and I'm trying it, and I'm doing it the best way I know how. So many ways we screw that up. Or we'll do something maybe in a haphazard way, which in some cases is almost a form of self-sabotage. Oh, I'll do this, but I'll do it. You make it hard on yourself arbitrarily, you know. As if to convince yourself it's not worthwhile. All the various ways. You say, I can't be an artist. You know, I don't have a studio. Frick that. Get some paper and some pencil. I bet you can find some. You don't have a studio. Great. Get a studio later. In the meantime, draw. Or in the meantime, write. In the meantime, write music. In the meantime, it doesn't have to be creative. Any sort of other random thing. Just do something. Do something. You don't want to run a marathon? Go take a walk around the block. It doesn't even need to be a jog. Take a freaking walk. I bet you can find time for it. One way or the other. On some level, I believe in myself. Well, I sometimes don't believe. It's like in the long run. I know in the long run I can do it. Also, in the short run, I can do it. I have to believe that part, though. I believe, though, in me. I believe in you. I believe in humans. And, for that matter, any sentient life forms that may exist outside of humankind, or however that works. I don't know. But you are capable. It's your choices. In spite of circumstance. In good circumstances, we can screw things up, and in bad circumstances, we can turn things around. You can overcome circumstances in either direction. Do what you love. Do what is right. Follow your dreams. Please. It'll make all of us a little happier. Thanks for watching. See you later.